Welcome back to Speak. It's time for Michael Irvin to give his pep talk. Playmaker, who needs to get it together this week?
Well, we're going to talk to the Washington Commanders about getting it together after what happened the last couple of weeks. I'll talk to them about this, and it's just a conversation. I would say, man, I know you guys are hurting with the results of the last 3 weeks. That's why I thought I wanted to bring everybody together and just kind of have like a family conversation to address this situation of our team's aspiration. Now, bring, bring, bring. I know you guys don't know that sound, but that's the sound of a traditional rotary phone. Now, I know most of you guys right now, all of you guys, you have ringtones. You don't know anything about that bring rotary phone. You set your ringtone to some music or some sound that you have, that you love, whenever you get that call. So you will know that you have that call. Right now, for the sake of this communication, we will use that rotary phone sound as an indication that you have that call. Bring, bring, bring. I want us to ponder who is making that call to the Washington Commanders heading into week 13 of the NFL season. You see, no one in this NFL predicted the Commanders would get that call. The answer I will give you, we must ingest, digest, and then never rest until we are prepared to answer that call. Men, by answering that call, we'll be able to write our name amongst the great, the few greats that were able to meet and beat all the difficult challenges of having a new head coach and a rookie quarterback. Bring, bring. Man, that call is the 2024 NFL playoffs. Calling the Washington Commanders to say to you, you have earned the right to continue your fight. You are in the NFL playoffs right now. You are in control of your own destiny, guys. I know how badly you wanted to beat those Cowgirls, but from now on, we must now lay down that history, place all of our brain equity on picking up our destiny and making that playoff. So each and every game, starting today with Tennessee, bring, 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 we must answer that call and tell them all, tell the world, we are the Washington Commanders, and we are reporting for work in the NFL playoffs. Bring, bring, bring. Yes, that's what y'all tell them. We are reporting for work. All you gotta do is stay where you are. I know they feel bad about the last 3 weeks, but you're in the playoffs right now. Bring, bring, bring. Answer the call. That's all you gotta do. Get it together, baby.
What's this again? Oh, man.
Yeah, get it together.
Hell, bro, nah, yo.
That's it, man. That's
Yesterday or no?
Huh?
They let you off the hook yesterday?
Yeah, they let me off there a little bit. Dang, whew, that was rough.
Commanders rookie quarterback Jayden Daniels has thrown 3 interceptions in his last 2 games and has led his odds to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. They've nearly disappeared because Broncos rookie quarterback Bo Nix is making a charge, throwing 6 touchdowns and no picks in his last 2 games.
Woof.
Going okay?
Do you think they would know this guy stole the phone from the hotel?
What? Oh, no, that's the hotel phone.
Yeah, somebody got to make sure they get it back to me. I just needed a prop, man.
You needed a prop?
The hotel phone, right. I didn't know what that was.
Mike.
It's a lot. It's a movie lot.
He done already checked out.
Yeah.
He's straight to the airport.
I'm gonna just, I go back next week. I'm gonna just take it right back.
What the hell you doing with the phone from the hotel?
I'm gonna take it back. I'm bringing it back. I just needed it so I could answer the call, you know, and then do a phone drop, like a mic drop. I needed a prop. What do you mean?
That's all time right there.
If you need a prop, Michael, you're on a movie set. You don't think they got props around here?
I was like, man,
Lord have mercy.
I thought about it, man. It's been a while since I stole anything, so I was thinking, should I take this phone?
You get down to steal it.
I borrowed it. I borrowed it.
Yeah, you just
bringing it back.
You didn't steal it. Let's not use that.
I was gonna get my room number so they'll know.
Yeah, it's the red. The red is showing.
Oh, it's the real phone.
That's a real.
It's definitely.
It doesn't work for me.
It's a good voice. I want my fingerprints on this. There you go.
I want my fingerprints.
I'm in the system. Is the rookie of the year slipping away from Jayden Key?
Yeah, it's slipping away. I mean, and the reason it's slipping away is because Bo Nix he caught up. Right? In the beginning, he was so far out. Jayden was so far out.
Yeah.
And Bo Nix was trying to figure it out. But since then, you mentioned he's gone on a little bit of a tear. Now their records are even, both for 7 and 5. Completion percentage is basically even. They're both over 65%. Passing yards, they're dead even at 2,600. Touchdowns, Jayden Daniels 17, Bo Nix 20. Turnovers 5 and 6. So they're even. Jayden has to step up some more. Otherwise, if Bo Nix just keeps doing what he's doing, then it's probably gonna wind up going to him.
Yeah, I mean they're essentially even. He has a few more rushing yards, a couple hundred more rushing yards.
Yeah.
Jayden Daniels does, but the record is also what's really important because he was so far ahead.
He was far ahead
when it came to that, and obviously neither of these teams are going to win the division, so it will really come down to the wire. I think Jayden has more big moments, so.
Yeah, but that was in the beginning.
Yeah,
they just lost 3 in a row.
Yeah, but he was hurt for 2 of those games, and I thought the Cowboy game, he started getting back to who he was, running around and moving. They even put in design runs for him in that game. So, Bo Nix has closed the gap. What a great job they're doing, though, in Denver. Sean Payton with him. Because at the beginning, you remember that thing was started off rocket.
And Sean is going to want to get him the rookie of the year.
Is it going to come down to the wins, the numbers?
That's what it is. Right there, Paul.
But look, so I looked up a stat that Washington was projected to win 6 games. They're at 7. 6.5, I believe. And Denver was projected to win 5. So he's already 2 past his projection.
Distance travel.
Yeah, distance travel. But look, Bo Nix is all over him like this gravy going to be on my mashed potatoes for Thanksgiving.
I can see the options going through your head.
I did too. You saw him going through those options.
That's the appropriate one. Well done.
I'm glad that the plane I was bracing.
What was going to be on the way? But gravy on mashed potatoes is
we'll take that. We'll take that. For anything else.
And that is what Bo Nix is on Jayden. Back to the Thanksgiving games. Tua has 7 passing touchdowns in the last 2 games. And Jason Garrett compared him to Lakers great Magic Johnson.
Ooh.
Tua might need some magic heading into Lambeau, where the projected temperature is 27 with a wind chill of 17. And he is 0-6 in games 47 degrees or colder. So it is going to be colder than his limit for wins. How do they get a win at Lambeau, Michael?
Boy, this here was a tough thing. Hard thing for them because their best, what they do best is hook up right past those linebackers. And I told you yesterday, this ball is going to be heavy. So what they need to do is, first of all, you got to have a running game. But I also think what we saw last week will have to be important this week, which is rack yards, run after catch. Since that ball is so heavy, you're going to make some short throws, but those speed guys they have to take those short throws and make them big plays. That's the only way I believe this team wins this game. You'll have to have an explosive day from Jalen Waddle, explosive day from Tyreek Hill, and him not a whole lot of air yards on the ball, but getting it to him quick.
Yeah, they have to run the ball well, play solid defense, not turn the ball over, dink and dunk.
Do what they do. Do what they do. Run the ball, dink and dunk, put the ball in the playmaker's hands, like Michael was saying, get some big chunk yardage out of that short passing game. Don't try to push it down the field. Don't do that.
I guarantee if you do that, he's going to throw some interceptions.
And hope and pray that you thaw out as the game goes on, because you mentioned 27 at temperature. That's a kickoff. That's a kickoff. By the time you get into that second half, I don't know what it's going to be, but it ain't going to feel good coming from South Florida. And you're not coming from South Florida 9 months ago. 24 hours maybe, but not 9 months ago. So you're not even going to get remotely close.
So you used to it?
No, you're going to be in a hotel room because you don't want to go outside and go walking around. And you're going to be stuck in the hotel room, playing the video games, studying film, and that's it. So imagine when you go outside. Oh, Lord, that face going to be froze.
How the Tua's Dolphins win at Lambeau? Well, for one, hell is going to have to freeze over. The sun is going to have to come over Lambeau and beam at 80 degrees. And
It's a lot.
So global warming?
the Green Bay Packers must not show up. That's the only way that they're going to beat them at Lambeau, and I don't see it. I mean, history shows the performances Tua in cold weather. We're not talking about 20-something, 30 degrees. He's over 6 at under 47 degrees. Right. To me, I lived on the East Coast for a lot of years, and I'll tell you this, 47 is not that bad. It really isn't.
No, you get the sun out.
Yeah, 47 is not, but this is not going to be 47. This is going to be around in the 20s.
It's very easy for y'all to sit there living in Southern California when it's 75 on average and say 47 isn't cold.
Because I lived
They've been stuck in South Florida.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yes,
I know what 47 degrees feels
Yes,
like.
I know what that feels like.
But you are not the Pittsburgh Dolphins. That's the problem. They've been buried in South Florida over the last several years. So they out practicing, they going in the sunshine, they still doing what then they got to transfer all of that to Green Bay. Oh, man, I love when people say 47 ain't.
Hey, no, 47. People wear shorts and T-shirts in 47.
Not from South Florida.
Not from South Florida,
Yes.
right.
These people are in Milwaukee or Hawaii.
Winter sport.
Think about it. He's from Hawaii.
It is a fall-winter sport.
Joy.
Yeah, we should have had a dome. We should have had a dome in all those cold places. We should have a dome.
That part I agree with, but we don't.
No, but you're going to take away the home field advantage when you do that. It's Green Bay's home field advantage.
Right.
Is the flashing light.
The Dolphins got to get some interceptions, and Jordan Love has helped in that category, in that area, if they're going to win this game also.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.